So, how many times has this happened to you? You're typing a text message to someone, it all looks good, and just as you hit the frickin' send button, the autocorrect changes a major word in the sentence. I don't know. There are so many jokes and memes about autocorrect that sometimes when someone sends me a message, I just assume it was an autocorrect mistake. Well, Apple has just released iOS 16 for the iPhone, and there's an amazing new feature that allows you to edit or delete text messages that have already been sent. So the text message system sort of stays live on the recipient's phone, and you can edit the text message or delete the text message. It's actually a pretty cool feature. Like if you have an iPhone 8 or later, you won't be prompted, by the way, to download iOS 16, at least not yet, but you can download it right now with this hack. So first of all, what you do is you go to Settings, then go to General, then click for Updates. Your phone should currently be on version 15.7. If not, you have to update to that. If it's version 15.7, it will say your phone is up to date. At the bottom of the screen, however, is a link to install iOS 16. I installed it this morning, and it went just fine. It was no big deal. I actually don't like the new font for the time. I like the old font better, but I'll get used to it. Something you should know about the edit feature, however, is it only works when you're sending a text message to another iPhone with iOS 16 installed. So don't send a really weird text message hoping you can edit it if the other person doesn't have iOS 16. I haven't had time to play with all the new features, but the lock screen has some new features that also may be exciting. It has new widgets, and it allows you to change the lock screen picture with different concepts. It's kind of interesting. When I did a search on all of the new features, it was pretty intense. It does sound like a complete rewrite of the phone operating system. By the way, another cool feature is it allows you to schedule sending an email at a specific time. So if you want to send an email at a specific time, you can do that. Another one is a translate feature. I have not looked this one up, but I'm looking forward to trying this one. You hover over writing, you use your camera, you hover over writing in a different language, and it'll translate into your language. It's kind of cool. The list of new features is pretty intense. So if you want to, just look it up. Go look up the list of features in iOS 16. You can look it up and see it. Is anybody out there still an Android user, or have you made the switch to iPhone yet? I got to tell you that I have both, and I have a really good Android too. But the reason I have it is because I teach stock options trading using trading apps. So I teach on both in case someone has the other. I definitely find the iPhone easier and more intuitive, but many say it's because I'm used to the iPhone. I disagree. In fact, every time I pick up my Android, I find it is shut down for another update. I even find it difficult to start the phone from sleep mode. Once I even forgot my pattern to unlock the phone. Ugh, that was a major nightmare. I had to completely reload the phone. Anyway, if you have the iPhone, download iOS 16 so I can fix my message to you that you read. By the way, I was looking for some of the funniest autocorrect threads, and most of them are too dirty to discuss here. But here's one that I mentioned that's pretty funny. So the original text was to a brother, and it read, "Great news, Grandma is a homosexual." After a brief banter with all that, the sender said, No, Grandma is out of the hospital. Doesn't this happen to you all the time? By the way, do you have a favorite autocorrect story? Tell me about it in the comments. Go ahead, put it in the comments. Let us all laugh at it. By the way, why does the autocorrect always go to something dirty anyway? It makes you wonder who the intelligence is that programmed the artificial intelligence. Maybe they should call it iOS Epstein instead.